Water? Blankets? Did you find a dog?
No, Megs. We found a pig. I've named her Camilla, after my great-aunt, who was a pig farmer back in Scotland.
Denver's eyes crinkled in amusement.
She's a sassy one, but sweet. Just take it slow.
Megan peered into the storage unit, which had been blocked by a tall gate, the kind you'd use to corral a busy toddler. Inside the 5x5 space were bales of hay and a small young pig. The pig's skin was pink with splotches of dark gray that shone through a light coat of bristly white hair. The piglet lay on her side, eyes closed, snoring slightly. She appeared to be in good health. There's no food or water in here. Denver nodded.
Aye, which is part of my concern. The unit is pretty clean, and Camilla seems as healthy as a, well, pig. Still, if she'd stayed here long under these conditions, things would be grim.
Camilla. I like it. Megan turned toward Denver. It's a climate-controlled unit.
It is. Still a little warm.
Megan stared at the pig, who was still sleeping despite the audience. Megan shook her head. Why would a pig be in a storage unit?
Exactly what we want to know.
It was Bobby who answered. He leaned his tall, heavy-set frame against a wall.
This is illegal and against the rules of the unit. Management called animal control and the police. I called Denver here.
Because you're a softy. Megan smiled.
Because I'm practical. No use wasting animal control's time on a pet pig when Denver was just passing through this side of town.
Denver looked at him quizzically, about to protest, but Bobby held up a hand.
We all know what animal control would do.
Megan nodded. Maybe a shelter, if one would take a pig. Or she'd be given to a farm or sanctuary farm, maybe. Or put to sleep. Megan watched Winsome's young police chief with renewed affection. His girlfriend, Megan's shop clerk and friend, Clover Hand, had recently become a vegan, and Megan figured her pro-animal stance may have had something to do with this compassionate act.
Can she stay with you?
Denver's eyes were soft and blue and full of empathy, and Megan knew there was no way she could refuse. Of course. We already have 2 dogs, a dozen chickens, and 2 goats, so we definitely need a foster pig named Camilla to round things out. Megan watched the pig sleep. Who rented the unit? King glanced behind him at a man so tall and lean and quiet he blended into the shadows. The man stepped forward, and Megan noticed a pressed green shirt with the storage business name emblazoned on the pocket, a set of lock cutters in one hand. He was young, mid-20s, tops, and wore the earnest expression of someone trying hard to do a good job, despite the ridiculousness of what he's been faced with. The man reached his hand out, and Megan shook it.
Assistant manager, 2nd shift. Happy to meet you. I'm the one who found the pig. Followed the crumbs,
King said approvingly. The manager nodded.
In a way. Saw dried corn kernels in the elevator. No food of any kind allowed in here. Attracts rodents and bugs, both no-nos. Figured someone was keeping grain, some kind of animal feed business. Checked around, saw a larger pile of corn near this unit. When I pressed my ear against the wall, I heard squealing. Called the person listed on the unit's lease, and when I didn't get an answer, I cut the lock.
The man looked very proud of himself. He turned toward King.
Still can't reach the lesser. Tried 6 times. Whoever it is has no voicemail set up.
Who's leasing the unit? Megan asked King. Someone we know?
Man named Saul Bones.
Megan raised her eyebrows, her glance bouncing between King and Denver. Saul Bones. As in...
Sawbones.
Denver's mouth set in a grim line.
Right.